It's a brand new season, baby. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. It's a brand new season, been a long wait, saw some players up, put them on my highlight tape, college series here, gotta hear my name on draft day, AR in the pocket, automatic, that's a closed case, excitement building up, I ain't been asleep in 3 days, gotta make a statement to the scouts on the first play, only way to win, you gotta dominate in each phase, offense, defense, and can't forget the special teams, I ain't work for nothing, went through summer camp with 2-a-days, gotta win the natty, only satisfied with first place. I hear them haters hating on my team, but I ain't hearing them. If they line up on the other side, then we ain't fearing them.
What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty, and I am back. Hopefully, third time is the charm. Let's get this thing going, man. We've been waiting long enough. SEC big matchup, Georgia versus LSU. We're here at Georgia. Georgia's still rocking the black unis. LSU rocking the white helmet, pants, and purple jersey. I already asked multiple times in the other one, so I'm pretty sure most people's already gave out their opinions on who they think's going to win this game. This is a very important matchup for Georgia here. They went from number 2 in the country in the RFL college, dropping all the way to number 11 for this matchup and falling behind their opponent here today. LSU number 10, obviously, as you can see from the title of this video. And this is a big win, if possible, for Georgia to be able to bounce back, and it's not going to be easy. We highlight Raven Gambino, wide receiver for the LSU Tigers, 7 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown. So many weapons for Ryan Kopasik in this LSU team. If he's on par with the way with these weapons he's got, you got Hagan, Brandon, of course, Raven Gambino I talked about. There's so many weapons that he can go to that can make big plays. This defense has been great. They weren't too great last week against South Carolina. I mean, they actually still did a pretty good job, but just were not up to par. Can they stop this LSU offense? Who's going to come out victorious on this? Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the RFL. With that being said, let's finally get this game underway. Ball's on the tee, and it's Georgia kicking off to LSU. They'll get it at the 9-yard line, and here goes Urker, who is going to be taken down at the 29 and coming out onto the field for the first time today. Already spoke about him. Number 11, Ryan Kopasik. 4 touchdown passes, 2 interceptions on the season. With the weapons he's got, to me, just not enough. 874 passing yards. He's got to be able to make more plays. Can he do that tonight here, or today here against Georgia? First play, he'll look to pass, stepping up a bit in the pocket. Going to check it down. It's going to be Urker on the catch, taken down immediately, and we'll go ahead and get a look at the rest of this LSU offense. Rosenthal, Hines, Shanahan, Bradford, and Deculus, Gambino, Cooper, Diesel, Brandon, and Urker. That's the makeup of the offense outside of course, Ryan Kopasik, who will once again line up in the gun. He's got 3 options there to his right side. Pressure's coming. He's going to throw this one high, and it's going to be caught. Nice hands there showed by running back Wayne Diesel. And loses 2 yards on the play. It's now 3rd and 7. And this is kind of the start, Georgia wants to get out to. Strong defense. Can they stop them on 3rd down? They really struggled in 3rd down situations against South Carolina in their upset loss last week. 3rd and 7. He's going to throw this one. It's going to be well behind Wayne Diesel. And this is the struggles that I'm talking about here coming into this game of Ryan Kopasik. I mean, these passes, he just has not seemed to be on par with his targets. And for one, that's just not the read to make. Should have looked for something deeper down the field, something beyond the sticks. And it didn't seem like everyone was even done running their routes. And so Georgia's going to come out here strong. They'll get a quick stop. Shout out to Coach Armstrong for the $5 donation. And LSU opening drive going to have to punt it away at 3-0. And it looks like a great punt for a moment. Does make its way in the end zone for a touchback. And now we'll get a look at AR, even part of the theme song. Cyrus, 4 touchdown passes, has yet to throw an interception. That's one of the star traits about him, is taking care of the football, something Kai Cash did well a season ago. This should be the game in which he passes for over 1,000 yards. And he'll start out under center. Trips to the left side. End around play. Rob Castillo had 118 yards receiving last week. And there he is on an end around play, picking up some yards. Let's go look at the rest of this defense. Rainey, Schaefer, Hill, Cleveland, and Glover the second. Bryant, Gary, Bess, Jeffries, and Castillo. Hey, like I said, when there's not no crazy names thrown in the mix, I can get through the names pretty fast. 2nd and 5. Offset I formation. First pass is going to be complete to D'Angelo Carey out the backfield. First down, Bulldogs. So the first down of the day goes to Cyrus. As he'll look to pass again. Good protection. Shot down the middle of the field. And it's just out of the reach of his intended target there. I'm not sure, though. It looks like he could at least got a handout. Here's the defense. Gay, Logan, Ika, and Anthony on the D-line at linebacker. Stansberry, Falk, Cox. And we'll get a look at this secondary. Harper, Boone, Stevens, and Tucker. Robert Harper, he's a guy to look out for. Won himself Defensive Player of the Week back in week 2. 2 pick sixes. Ultimately lost that game to South Carolina. So both of their losses to the same conference opponent. And here on 2nd down, trying to pass, only gets a yard. It's 3rd and 9. Looks like they're coming out stronger here, looking to throw the ball. Cyrus throws. That's going to be somehow caught in traffic by Tyreek Bryant to the 50-yard line. Now that's great concentration, great hands. You saw a little bit, of some inconsistency from Bryant last week. A crucial 3rd down drop against South Carolina. And he really didn't get as many opportunities to make big plays. Right there, making a play happen. 2 LSU Tigers on him. Still able to come down with the play. First and 10. Cyrus, another shot down the middle of the field. And it's going to be caught by D.D. Samuels. First down. Bulldogs come out here aggressive. And they are just letting AR sling it right now at the start of this game. That's something they just did not do enough of in the first week. And look how pinpoint accurate that was, right between the 2 safeties. And the little guy is throwing dots. Receiver screen here to Samuels, and he's going to lose a yard on the play. LSU's defense all over that. Great job here by the Tigers, just pouncing on D.D. Samuels right there. All right, Tucker, Baskerville just leaping on him in hopes of a stop here to keep them out of the end zone.
Watch left. Tight end to the right, tight end left. Everyone, you got 4 down.
Bunt formation to his left. First carry of the day for Jacarius Bess, and he is bottled up for another loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd and 12. And Jacarius Bess really struggled last week against South Carolina. 18 carries for just 30 yards. Looking for a much better outing out of him this time. And that's, of course, not the way you want to start it out. Good defense by the Tigers. Cyrus coming out here on fire to start the drive. Can he pick up 12 yards through the air? So 5 wide empty set. Looking to pass. And he is going to be sacked on the play. That is excellent defense by LSU. And they just went straight up, press, man-to-man, in-your-face defense and there was nobody who was able to get a clean check or release off the line of scrimmage. Definitely was a clean check by the defensive backs. And Cyrese unable to locate anyone. At least they should be able to get a field goal here. Should be a chip shot, 39 yards. Podlesny knocks it through. 3-0, Georgia on the board first. So that's really a great start for Georgia. Of course, you would like to finish that and punch that in for 6. LSU's defense being sturdy in the red zone. Their defense usually coming out, helping them out in a lot of situations. The offense, they got the weapons, like I said. They need Kopasek to step up at the quarterback position. You saw him early, first drive of this game, inaccurate throws and his check downs. He needs to trust his receivers and trust himself to be able to throw some passes down the field to these great targets he's got.
Set, 18 Gator. You remember me? Let's go, baby.
I formation. Play action. He's going to look to pass. Immediately throws one off the mark over the middle. We'll get a look at this Georgia Bulldog defense. Taylor Luby, Davis, Minner at the D-line. At linebacker, Justice, Farrell, Dean, and Anderson. And at the secondary level, we got Ekene, Chavez Dunaway, King Moore, and Ward. Watch out for that guy, number 5. Watch out for a lot of the guys on this defense. Because I can tell you one thing, number 5, King Moore, when he comes down laying a hit, probably one of the hardest hitters in this series. Wayne Diesel bouncing off the first contact, barely, of King Moore. And when you run into this kid, like I said, it's just you're going to get blown back. The power he possesses, and this is a powerful runner in Wayne Diesel. He's leading the entire series in broken tackles. And there he is, barely able to get one off on King Moore, but just that play alone still allowed the rest of the defense to get there. 3rd and 15. Kopasek just going to throw it to the flats here to Brandon. That's nowhere near enough for the first down. They'll have to punt it away. Georgia's defense looking like they are back in full effect as LSU punts this away. Fair catch going to be called, and great punt. Down at the 7. Cyrese going to have to come out onto the field. Led a really good drive last time. Got stalemated after a couple of plays trying to run. I really feel like this Bulldogs run game is just very inconsistent. And this is something that Georgia just has to fix, because their run game, you see the potential in best, but I kind of feel like it may be the offensive line not providing good enough run blocking to give them lanes. Can they do that here today? Weren't able to do that on his first carry. Here goes his second off the pitch. Gets a key block, but this has also been the killer for Georgia as well. You can see him cutting back, trying to be too flashy. He keeps to the outside. That's a big run. It's possibly a first down. Instead, just a 1-yard gain. And here goes a Cyrese looking to pass on second down. He's in the end zone here. He's got to get rid of it. Finally does, and that's almost intercepted by Cox. Very lucky on that play. That's airtight defense. 3rd and 9. Reese going to step up in the pocket, delivers a laser over the middle to Bryant.
Let's go,
We'll get that up to the 19. Second catch of the day for number 1. You just really got to like the movement, the poise, just everything about Cyrese's game. Despite the size, you see sometimes having an effect on his play. And you still see that he's not worried about what's around him, still getting that ball out there to his receivers. Rarely do you see him miss. Here goes a run up the middle. Nice little finish to the end of that. 3 yards for Jacarius Best. 2nd and 7.
53, Mike.
And a quick throw. Can't break the tackle. 3 yards for D.D. Samuels. That'll be Ricks.
Check, 53's Mike. Check, 53's Mike.
3rd down and 4. He's getting good protection, and that's going to be off the mark. That was airtight defense. Nowhere once again to go. Would like to still see him, give him a chance there on the play, but honestly, I think if this is accurate, it might get picked off by Robert Harper. It's been an interception machine. The LSU secondary, they are strapping up right now, and LSU will field it at about the 23, taken down at the 28. Make sure you guys tune in for the final game of the day. Of course, the first day of week 4. North Carolina taking on Penn State. Rob Roby will be calling that. Most likely may get pushed back because of this late start here to this game due to some issues. Here goes a handoff. Big hit. It's going to be Wayne Diesel last week. 23 carries, 98 yards. Still has yet to record a touchdown this season, but he has ran well.
Come on, set. 15 line.
3-yard gain's going to set up the 2nd and 7. They go right back on the ground. He's got Lane this time. Spin move's not going to fake out Ward, but it will gain the Tigers a first up to the 40-yard line. That time, good blocking by LSU. You can see them just sealing and open up that lane. And Diesel with the good vision just hitting it.
Down. 8-3.
1st and 10. Counter run play again. Trying to get to the outside. Tackle for loss. Diesel unable to get away from Adam Anderson. That's his 2nd tackle for loss here in the 1st quarter. Right now, it's just looking like a bit of a defensive game, which, I wouldn't say is unexpected. Both of these teams got some really solid defenses. Of course, Georgia's more known to have a good offense as well with that, based off how they started their season. LSU's offense just needs to kick things into gear for them to be looked at as one of the more powerhouse teams, and not only the SEC, but in the college series. It all starts with number 11. They're going to run it here. And Wayne Diesel will get to the 41. Now they'll need Kopasik to throw for a 1st down. 4-man rush picked up well. There's a flag on the field, most likely against the offense, and that's going to be caught by Raymond Gortman. But it will not stand, as that'll be holding on Anthony Bradford, the right guard.
90 Wolf.
That's tough. 3rd and 19. Checks it down. That is not going to get you the 1st down. Being way too conservative on big play downs. And I understand it's 3-0 right now. You're still very much in this game, but you're still giving this Georgia offense an opportunity to go down the field and score. LSU once again punting this one away. Calling for a fair catch. He'll go in the end zone for a touchback. Offense going to get started at the 20. So Georgia's kind of ran into an issue with LSU right now. The secondary is very, very stingy with allowing clean releases off the line. So it's really going to come down to these wide receivers who want some more. You can see already one receiver out wide, which is Bryant. And right in his face, Mari Tucker pressed up. They're going to run out of this, breaking the 1st tackle, but will not break the next. Excellent defense by LSU. Second and 10. Checks it down to Bess. Won't break the tackle. Just gets right back to the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter of play. 3-0, Georgia. So whose offense is going to come out onto the scene and start to separate? Both defenses showing out strong in that 1st quarter. Cyrus obviously going to have to pass here. Does, and he just checks it down. Both quarterbacks right now, and there goes Boone again. Same exact play as the previous play. Just checking it right there down to Bess. I mean, should look for a shot down the field. Usually don't see him do that. Usually he's more aware, looking for something bigger down the field, but doesn't see it there. So he gets this punt off. LSU going to field it at about the 18-yard line. Nasty juke move by Urquhart. And down it'll go at the 35. Defense has been shutting it down. Wayne Diesel just 9 yards off of 5 carries.
30 base.
Strong head-to-head matchup right here under center. They'll look to run. And Diesel won't break that tackle. Wrapped up by 2 defenders. Gain of a yard on the play. Now it's I formation for LSU. They'll pass it. Going to drop back, looking to pass. Throws. Intercepted by Chad Ward. What a jump on the ball. And it's going to be Georgia's possession at the 46-yard line. Chad Smith just jumped this route right here. Dallas Kopasik, another interception on the season, trying to hit Gambino on the hook route. You can tell he's late on that throw. He's sitting there waiting for the ball. This is a route where you got to throw the ball while they're in their break. And the receiver should just turn around while breaking out of his break, and the ball should be right there. When you see that it's not the case, that's a late throw. And you've seen a lot of that throughout this season, early on for Dallas Kopasik, and that's where LSU is struggling this season. He needs to get better at making quicker decisions. Here goes a handoff and spin move, big hit down at the 42. Jacarius Bess. Play action. 2nd and 6. He'll throw to the sidelines. That's going to be out of bounds. Not in field goal range yet. And Georgia facing a 3rd and 6. And he's going to throw one deep, and it's going to be incomplete. Trying to go to D.D. Samuels, and he gets hammered. 4th down. That's tough. I said one thing, you start to learn from the pros, and you don't really see at the college level is guys, sitting there just giving the defense an opportunity to make a play on the ball as a wide receiver. If he doesn't leave his feet, he lets that ball come more in towards him. He's got a higher chance of just letting the Cyrus's pass, fit in there for him to be able to have a better success rate of catching it. Instead, leaving his feet allows the defender enough time to be able to catch up and make a play on the ball, and that's what you saw right there on the deep route. Still, regardless, a tough pass, tough play to complete.
70, Indy.
That's something you're going to have to learn at the next level. 1st and 10, 5 wide, empty set. Kopasik, after the interception, is going to get one off to Brandon Hagan. 3 yards. Kopasik throws one deep down the field. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to go back to Hagan. Brandon again. That's just excellent defense over the top. Didn't get to see the number. And Kopasik. Pressure is coming. Hit as he throws. And he's got Raymond Gortman. 1st down to midfield. 38 yards. I'll say 37, but wow, what a play. That is a beautiful throw under duress and still able to put this on the money for this Georgia secondary. Raymond Gortman, he's a generic wide receiver, but he has been balling for LSU, making the most of his plays. as a non-starter.
Ready. 18 Gator.
1st and 10. Handoff. Wayne Diesel's got himself a lane, trying to strip him, and he fights forward for a gain of 9.
Ready. 10 Tucson.
Second and 1.
Big grip.
Handoff. 1st down. Diesel grinding it out.
Here we go.
LSU's catching that momentum right now. He's starting to see the offense get going, and maybe after that big-time throw, after about to get sacked on that previous play, starting to see a bit of the confidence build up of Dallas Kopasic. See if they'll let him pass here on 1st down. They'll actually run it with a pitch, and a missed tackle down the sidelines, runs through him, still going to the 20, they'll say the 19-yard line, and this is why you gotta grant this name to Diesel, man. Looking like Diesel on that play. And look at this, leading the college series in broken tackles. This is Georgia's defense right here. Hey, Cole, let's go on a ride. Or Scene, I couldn't really see his name. Guy just gets absolutely ran through. It's signed. Yeah. It's a stop sign right there put up by Diesel. Ran right through him.
Screen. Watch the screen.
I formation counter run play here. That's going to be Kelvin Cooper. Had a rushing touchdown last week. 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6, LSU. And a throw, that one almost intercepted by Deonco Farrell.
Let's go. 8 read.
3rd and 6, Kopasic misses a wide open Raymond Gortman. That's a 1st down all day. And this is the struggles and inconsistencies continues for number 11 here. I mean, this is just, that's wide open. That's an automatic 1st down. Got to be able to step up in these big moments. Well, this to tie the game up should be an easy chip shot. And it's good. 3-3. 9-12 left to go in the 2nd quarter. If you haven't already, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the RFL. You are watching our college series, which we have a good amount of these players that you're seeing right now on these real-life college teams. Some of them got some real-life roster players. We weren't looking to have that, but most of these guys that we really highlight are guys submitted from the community that applied on time when we had applications open. And they're looking to try to, make a name for themselves for next year's draft. They get 2 seasons. Right now, this is their 1st season. The RFL season starts in January. Then after that, the 2nd season they'll play in will start up immediately, somewhere probably in July. And then the draft will take place sometime in either November or December. And here goes a run and a terrible face mask penalty. Stansberry getting a whole handful. 15 yards going to be tacked on at the end of that run. LSU just having little mental mistakes. This has just been a bit of their game this season. And that's not a good identity to really start your season with. Penalties, inconsistencies at the quarterback position, missing passes and things like that. They have a great team. Got to put it together, especially against this Georgia team. The run game of Georgia, though, however, not looking too great. Once again, tough to penetrate the defensive front with Vicarious Best. There goes Reese over the middle of the field on the money. Rob Castillo to the 16. Good clean pocket. Accurate throw over the middle. This is where the big difference comes into play. It's the quarterback position. I really feel like that's going to be the position that is going to make the difference in this game. Asai Reese versus Ryan Kopasic. Who's going to be more consistent? He hasn't thrown an interception all season. He's been pinpoint for the most part. You see him continuing that, trying to get this run game going, but once again stuffed, averaging 2 yards per carry, 8 carries, 16 yards for Jacarius Best. Back on the ground to Best. Shut down. Great play there by defensive tackle Ika.
Mike, 53, Mike.
3rd and 9. They're going to run the ball here. If D'Angelo Gary just not the play call. It's 3rd down. Messiah Reese has been killing the game right now at the start of it, passing. And they go with 3 straight run plays pretty much in the red zone here. Not sure at all what's going on. Going to have to settle for a field goal attempt now once again. And the kick's good. 6-3. So Georgia kicking this one back off to LSU. And here comes the offense. Wayne Diesel, 77 carries, 301 yards. As I mentioned, still looking for his first touchdown on the season. He's had some pretty good runs. Nothing like getting that first collegiate touchdown. And here he is, first play, getting a carry. Look at him just powering through. Gets to the 31-yard line, gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Wide receiver screen. Gambino's going to be denied the first down. Great hit there to help out by Ward. 3rd and 1. Good pass is going to pass for it. Throws open Raymond Portman. First down, LSU. Portman hauls in his second catch. Already 58 yards for this kid. He just finds a nice open spot on the zone defense.
Ready up. Mike 17.
1st and 10. Diesel going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Tackle for a loss of a yard. Initially met there by Dianco Farrow and company, getting some help there from Taylor Luby. He gets this football, and you can see Taylor Luby fighting to get around. Farrell's been playing some lights out football at the linebacker position here for Georgia. A lot of teams usually like to go away from him. You've seen him make plays, especially in the run game and even in the pass game at times. Kopasic's looking to pass here. Throws. That's going to be off the head of Wayne Diesel. Almost picked off. 3rd and 11. Three-man rush, so he should have some time. Down the field, intercepted by C.C. Ekene. Talking heavy after the pick, too. That is his 3rd interception of the season. 4 games, 3 picks for Ekene. And that's just a bad pass. You're trying to throw a jump ball up to a significantly smaller target to Ekene over the top. That's once again just a bad read. You see him playing high like that. That's a ball that should be thrown as a back shoulder throw or put on the line. That was put on a line high. And there was no chance Urker was going to be able to come down with that. Once again, just poor read. Well, that wasn't the worst read. It's a bad throw by Kopasic. 1st and 10 here for Georgia at the 16. Here goes a handoff. Best. They're trying hard to get this this run game going, but it's just not going anywhere for another week. 10 carries, 17 yards.
53's mine. Check, 53's mine. I'm going to run you. Shut up. I'm going to run you over.
Castillo into the formation. It will be motion and quick spot route. And kind of going the wrong way with the juke. Luckily, the defender was there to assist him to get him back. 5-yard gain. Actually, a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 5. We'll spread it out here. 3 wide receivers. Tight end Jeffries has yet to record a catch. Not going to need one. First down over the middle. He finds D.B. Samuels Jr. 4 catches for number 4, and he's been instrumental in this Georgia offense. Ran a nice dig over the middle. This has been one of the top targets for AR this season. And usually Tyreek Bryant makes his catches and make big plays off of minimal receptions. It's usually D.B. Samuels who actually gets all the targets and big plays. A lot of opportunities here. You see him working here in the slot. Under center, AR has yet to snap the ball, trying to jump the defense offside with a hard count there, not falling for it. Goes this one into the flats with Jeffries, and he gets hammered by Tucker. 1 yard. See him going with the slants concept. This was all shut down from the get-go. Just good cover 2 defense. The flat shut down, slant shut down. Just took his chances, I guess, hoping that Big Jeffrey's going to be able to break a tackle there. Never had a chance.
Let's go, D.
Throws. That's going to be caught by Jeffries again on the sidelines. Making this a manageable 3rd down. They need 4 yards. Split backs here. And the press. Oh, great throw. First down. Man, Tucker is jamming up Tyreek Bryant off the line of scrimmage. Just cannot get a clean release at all. Cyrus still finding a way to keep the drive alive. Got a spread out bunch down, bottom of the screen, right side of Cyrus, as well as Jacarius Best. A little bit of a high snap there, trying to go with the draw. Georgia's going to call a timeout. 57 seconds remaining in the first half. Now finally looking to air things out here, spreading them out some more. Throws, wide open, Castillo. Gets in field goal range. They'll call their second timeout. And 6-3. This is a gritty battle here. Looking to move up in the conference standings. Georgia desperately needing this win to get back to glory. Here goes a throw. What a catch. 1st and goal, Bulldogs. Rob Castillo emerging as a huge threat here in this offense. And that's just perfectly placed and great concentration to get the feet down before going out. Empty set again, 46 seconds, more than enough time, as well as a timeout. Cyrus throws this one out the end zone. 17 of 23, 178 passing yards in the first half. Definitely look to be bringing a heavy dose of Reese here. Throws this one into the flats, and that leads him out of bounds. Let's get a few yards One last shot to really get in the end zone. Cyrus. He's getting pressured. He's got to throw this. Does. Touchdown, Georgia. Tyreek Bryant. How about this offensive line right now in pass protection? He's having all day to be able to sling this football around. There is nobody around Tyreek Bryant right there. Count that as the second touchdown of the season for number 1. And the 5th for Cyrus without having yet thrown an interception. Much needed drive by Georgia. This extra point to put them up by 10. And the kick is good. 13-3. There's 32 seconds left to go in this ball game. LSU, I doubt they really try to do anything down the field. Maybe they try to take some shots. Who knows? I guess it really depends on this return. Urker gets a hit stick by Johnson the second.
Let's go.
Good thing he at least hangs on to the football. Down at the 26 with 29 seconds left by LSU. Just run this and then go into the half looking to make some adjustments.
Set. 10 logo. Got you. Defense.
And they will run it, and Georgia's defense is there to shut it down. That's Taylor Luby along with Haha Chavez Dunaway. Diesel wasn't going anywhere on that play, and that's usually what you got to see to bring this guy down. Gotta have multiple guys flowing to the football. You bottle them up. And LSU probably going to run one more play before the end. And they're going to try to catch him off guard with the play action. He'll pass it. Pressure's coming. He's going to be sacked on the play, and that's how the first half will come to an end. Samuel Justice getting back there. 13-3 is the score in the first half. Georgia looking like they're back into form, and LSU, their defense is playing good. It's the same struggles. Kopassik's got to get himself in the game here. 66 yards through the air, 49 on the ground. Also in the ground game, though, it's been a huge struggle for Georgia. So the run game for Georgia has not been great at all. They've got to figure out a way to get Jacarius Best going, and also Jacarius Best has got to stop knocking himself while running. There's been times where the offensive line in a couple games now, especially in this game off that pitch play, you see him try to get too shifty, trying to make too big of a play, trying to make everything look nice. Just run down the field, go north and south. That's all that matters. And, I really feel if he takes that approach, he's going to have a much better, rest of the season. And the offensive line does have to do better also in run blocking. Most of the carries he does get, it's just guys right in his face. But look at the pass blocking, though. All day to throw the football, and Tyreek Bryant in the end zone for the touchdown, as you can see right there. I mean, at the end of the day, I think Georgia's playing good football. Their offense, once they crack the code and figure out the defense and start scoring, it's going to be a wrap for LSU. So they need to get the offense going soon before this game gets ugly. And that's pretty much the breakdown. I think they got the players once again. Ryan Kopassik, what can you show us here in this second half? Can you come back down 10, get this offense flowing? Let's go find out. So down by 10, and Georgia here at home will be getting the football as Hunt will have a touchback. And Cyrus, first half, killing it. You can see Jacarius Best in just 4 games, 73 carries, 236 yards. Not a great yard per carry average. Can they get him going? Single back under center. Breaks the tackle. And now pick up 3 yards on the play. 12 carries, 19 yards for Best. Empty set. There goes Reese. Shot down the field. Tyreek Bryant. Touchdown, Georgia. 62 yards, count it, 2 touchdowns for Bryant, and the 6th on the season for Asire Reese. Absolutely cooks LSU secondary. This guy is just a definition of pure speed, man. And LSU finding that out early in the second half. Definitely not the start LSU is looking forward to. Here goes the extra point. It's up. It's good. Down by 17. It's 20-3. 2 plays, 65 yards. We'll take this from around the 6. Urker takes another big hit stick here. Man, Nolan Smith Jr. laying him out. LSU, even though you gave up the touchdown quickly in the start of the second half, this game is still not over by any means yet. Got to keep their heads up. Got to keep calling and executing plays. 1st and 10. In the A, slow motion. Play action, Kopasik. Throws and, oh man, wide open. Sails on him. Empty set. Step up in the pocket, checks it down. Here goes Brandon. You see the power on his tight end. Grinds out a gain of 8, 3rd and 2. Slants open over the middle. Urker's going to take a big hit stick. Still holding on to the football. He's been taking some heavy hits here, but still somehow able to knock off the ball. That's great ball security. Look at this. Boom. Thought the play was over. Thought they was going to just drag him down. Tiago Farrell says, let me lay this hit down before you get down. Yeesh.
Down. 50. Plant. I got you. Go.
First down and 10. They're going to hand this one up the middle. He's got a lane. Diesel gets to the 45-yard line. And this might be the answer right now here for LSU. See at times starting to try to pass, and you're still seeing the struggles of Dallas Kopasik. Diesel might be the gas you need, pun intended, to start up the fire of this momentum. Got to fire this momentum some type of way. You're starting to see him getting in these power formations here. This looks like a running formation. Let's see if they will give him a carry, counter run play. And he's got himself a bit of a lane. Bottled up a little bit, gains 4.
Ready. Go.
High snap, draw play. What a move. And will be taken down at the 39.
Go.
3rd and 3. Awaiting the snap. There goes a motion. Raymond Gortman going into the slot. Throws into the flats, and Telvin Cooper reaches out for the first. Did he get it? Yes. LSU will move the chains. I see Nick's asking, is Urker the only weapon in the pass game? Definitely not. They literally got every other skill position player is a monster, to be honest. Got Raymond Gortman, got Gambino, the tight end, Brandon Hagan. No, Hagan, Brandon. Think that name would be reversed. Sounds better. But even the backup Telvin Cooper, you see right there, he's got weapons. Kopassik's just got to play better here. Here goes a bubble screen out to Gambino, and he is shut down in the backfield by Ekene and Ward. That bubble screen not going to work there. Georgia quick to pursue to the ball carrier and shut things down. Bunch to the left side.
45.
Kopasik looking to pass. Moving around. He's going to be sacked on the play. That's Minner.
Sack, baby. Sack, baby.
Bringing him down to the turf hard. Colin Minner. Looks like he broke through the double team here. You can see it up the middle of the field. Laying him down.
On the ready.
Long third down, out of field goal range. 3rd and 18. Instant blitz, throws him to the outside, and he trots up to the 40-yard line. That's going to push him still out of range. 4th down. What does LSU do here? That's a good pass to lead him outside, but Diesel looking like he just gave up on the play. You see, I got Ekene outside. I can't cut inside. I got another defender trailing me. And they just shut it down, man. And they're going to attempt this field goal, a 57-yarder. Does he have the leg for this? Kick is up, and it is just short. Turnover on downs. Georgia will take over at the 40. York getting York there on that field goal attempt. Coach is just like, man, can't catch a break. Georgia really flexing that dominance. Cyrese back out onto the field. In the gun, bunch to the left side, play action. Quickly throws this one to Tyreek Bryant. Who's going to be wrapped up. Gain of 3. Cyrese really into a rhythm. 21 of 27, 2 touchdown passes in which he's gone to Tyreek Bryant, who was just a yard short of 100 yards off of just 5 catches. See these guys building up chemistry. You're also seeing him get into build a chemistry up with Rob Castillo as well. So he's really finding great ways to get his playmakers at the receiver position in the football.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
And here goes Bess. Still nowhere to go for him. 23 yards off of 13 carries. 3rd and 3. Reese looking to pass, throws. That's going to be a laser over the middle of the field for a 1st down. Joshua Jeffries got probably one of the most sure hands at the tight end position in the college series that you'll see. Look at this laser pass. Beautiful adjustment. And way to catch that ball and still get extra yards. But look at the ball, where it's thrown. He throws them away from the incoming 2 defenders over the top to give him a higher success rate of catching that ball. And it's looking amazing right now what we're seeing from AR-15. Counter run play. Finally gets some blocks, but there it goes again. Just keep outside. Had the block right there. Jukes into the tackle. Nice game, but it could have been better. Empty set. Cyrese trying to throw that one to Best. He's strapped up there by Tucker.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. We got 4.
And Reese looking to pass. Throws into the flats. Jacarius Best breaks the tackle off the juke, but won't get by Folk.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
He's already got 6 solo tackles on the day. And honestly, on that, I think Cyrese missed the read on that one. That underneath drag looked like had a higher chance of probably getting up the field for the 1st down. Takes his chances with Jacarius Best, I guess thinking he'll be more shifty on making a defender miss, which he did. But LSU up for the challenge. They'll have to settle for 3 37-yard attempt here. Todd Leslie. It's good. Georgia leads it by 20. 23-3. take it from the 8-yard line. Urker gets to 31. And if there's any hope for LSU right now at this point in the game, you gotta get something going on this drive. Absolutely have to get something going before this game turns into an absolute blowout, which you don't want in this conference matchup. Offset I formation. Counter run play. Diesel trying to get to the outside, and Ward is going to shut it down. His second tackle for loss. Look at this, trying to go outside and is hammered. Great job getting off the block of Gambino and lays down the hammer.
Here we go, set, 30 base.
And Diesel's going to be met at the line. Shut down by Big 99. It's Jordan Davis.
70, Indy.
3rd and 11. Kopasik getting blitz, going to throw this one to the flats here to Raymond Gortman. He's got to take a shot down the field. Still playing conservative. Way too conservative, especially when you're trailing by 20. And this one goes in the end zone for a touchback. And you can't really say, for LSU it's the play calling. I think the defense of Georgia's just routed him enough. The minute he sees that pressure's being sent, he's just getting rid of it. Not waiting for things to open up down the field. He's got to realize he's got other targets that can make big plays. He can wait to make those throws. But Georgia just making it seem as if it's uneasy. Here goes a counter run play, and finally Best has got himself a bit of a lane. Brought down at the 37. Play action off the run. Osiris over the middle of the field. Incomplete. What a hit by Boone. Absolutely knocks the lights out on D.D. Samuel. 3rd and 3. Play action. Sets his feet. Throws again on the money. First down. Tyreek Bryant. And with that, over 100 yards receiving. 2 touchdowns. Osiris, man, this guy's he's living up to everything he talked about right now. First 4 weeks for him has been great. The accuracy has been spot on. He's taking care of the football, still has yet to throw 1 interception this season. And they're being aggressive with him, still making the perfect reads. Here goes a draw play, and Best just picking the wrong lane there. Taken down. Gain of a yard.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
Sending a blitz and still able to get a quick read pass out there to Bryant.
Hey. You got 3.
4-yard gain brings up a 3rd and 5. Draw play. Great blocks. Nice juke move. First down.
Let's go.
That was the perfect time to call that draw play on 3rd down. You can see the offensive line going down the field, picking up great blocks right there. Nasty move on Boone. Shout out to Jermaine Taylor for the $5 donation. He said, Red Dogs defense. And also shout out to Kai Cash for the $10 donation. Says back to back. We'll have to see right now. Spectacular performance by Georgia. Play action. Osiris has got time. Stepping up in the pocket, pressure's coming, throws, and he finds Jeffries. Offensive line is looking amazing. At least in pass blocking. I'll still just say that. Run blocking still got to step their game up. But the amount of time that Reese has had in this pocket all game against a pretty solid LSU defense, man. It's just been outstanding to watch. Play action. Reese with the pressure, still able to get the pass off after taking a hit. Goes to D'Angelo Gary, but it only picks up 2 yards. hit as he throws, and that's the most dangerous pass he's made today. Almost picked off. 4th down. So it makes you wonder, is this in field goal range for Georgia? They're at the 37-yard line. That's pretty far there. 54-yarder. Here goes the punt. And out of bounds at the 10. Really good punt. I formation. Handoff up the middle. And Diesel will end out the quarter right there. Heading into the 4th and final quarter. I see the, this is on that word specific. Yeah, so with the block out, you can say dang, you just can't say the D word, or use D and have, of course, the other signs to make it seem like you said the D word, you know. There goes a throw over the middle, though. Raymond Portman picks up the 1st down. Let's get those 4s up in the chat. 4th and final quarter. Going to the flats, and it's high. Tough to overthrow. Big body tight end like that. There goes completion. Raymond Portman having himself a game. 1st down. 86 yards, 5 catches for Portman. See him there winning on the out route.
Ready, break.
Check back 11, check back 11. Watch the flood, watch the flood.
1st and 10.
Snap.
Looking to pass. Throws. That's incomplete. I'm not sure what's going on there. Didn't look like a bad ball. Just no one attempting to catch it. 2nd and 10. Pressure up the middle. Hit as he throws. Once again. Now that time it's the pressure getting to him. That's just great defense by Georgia, but you got to be able to lay that in there.
Come on, boys, come on.
And a 1st down to Brandon.
Let's get off the field. That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Hagan Brandon just getting over the middle. Beyond the sticks, getting that 1st down. Use that on the tackle there, Smith, yep. It's going to be extremely tough for LSU to try to get back in this, but we already know anything can happen in the RFL. Looks like Georgia's going to send the house here. No safeties over the top. This looks to be either engage 8 or cover 0 blitz, and they just throw that incomplete.
60 outlaw.
He'll pass it. Throws. That's going to be caught by Portman, who gets leveled by Ward.
Come on, baby.
Portman over 100 yards receiving for LSU off of 6 catches. Seems to be the only guy Kopasek has been able to consistently hit, and he's made the most out of every play he's got. These generic players in this college series, man, these guys have been cooking.
Let's go. 50, play.
And that's going to be caught. Diesel gets over pursued and will get the 1st down.
Here we go. 15, line it. 15.
LSU in the red zone now, marching down the field. Kopasek going to hand it off, and Diesel's going to be met immediately by 2 Bulldog defenders, both Colin Minner and I believe that was Davis. Yeah, Jordan Davis and Colin Minner shutting it down.
Set, ready, 8.
2nd and 13. He'll pass it. Throws this one off the mark again. Extremely rough day for Kopasek here. I'll let him pass again. Pressure in his face, but throws a laser. Somehow still caught by Gambino at the 10-yard line, falling a yard short. Man, that's a beautiful throw right there. I mean, he's got a guy all in his face looking to swat it. Somehow gets it by his arm and throws a laser right to Gambino to where only he could get it. And a great job by Gambino with the strong hands making that catch. And of course, LSU's going to go for it. 4th and 1. Down by 20. Can they convert? I think they should give this to Diesel. That's what they'll do, but he may be stopped short. And they are saying he was. Wow. Asaya Reese coming out onto the field. He's been killing it all game. Get a look at these beautiful passes he's had in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd quarter. And this guy just continues to try to show that chip on his shoulder. 5'9", 179 pounds, making great plays. Play action, looking to still put it on LSU. Pressure's coming. Throws it away before taking the hit. 304 passing yards for Cyrus with the 2 touchdowns.
Watch left, watch left, watch left.
And I think this is where you kind of try to let Best take over if you can. Throws a bubble screen, and the speed's going to pick up for the 1st down. Wide receiver Lance Marshall, the generic, running the bubble. Good ball, too, to lead him up the field with that pass. And Marshall just handling the rest.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Double time, double time. 4 down, 4 down.
Handoff up the middle. Best is going to break a tackle. Won't break the next. Stuffed in the backfield. Loss. Oh, they say back to the line of scrimmage, so no loss there. But that's been a scenario for him the past 2 weeks now. Play action. Reese into the flats. Castillo, nice juke move up the field to the 47. 16 yards a rack at the end of that play. 85 yards for Rob Castillo. Looking to try to see if he can get a second back-to-back 100-yard performance.
Check 50, check 50.
Clock winding down, they'll hand it off, and Best again, only a few yards. 2nd and 8.
53 to Mike, 53, check 53. Right here, right here.
Handoff. And a 1st down run. Nice run there by Jacarius Best. Georgia's just taking the heart and soul right now out of LSU. I mean, this has been one of the more lopsided victories, it seems, this season. I think the biggest blowout's 34-6 with Alabama beating Florida. Still hasn't gotten that bad yet, but oh, here goes a run. Green makes the tackle. Yeah, down by 20. Never want to lose by a deficit like that. Hand off, and D'Angelo Geary trying to cut back. It's a yard at best, and Georgia's just running down the clock. Looks like they're going to run the ball possibly again. More than likely going to pass here with this motion. Looking for a spot. And that's exactly what they'll do. Great defense. Unable to pick it off. 4th down. And that's a good job right there by Folk. Just jumping right on that. Getting that out of Tyreek Bryant's hands. And this is going to be well short. Must be kicking against the wind here. That's about as low as a kick we've seen from him today. And LSU with a good opportunity here with good field position. Just march down the field. Get at least one touchdown today. Make the score look even more presentable. Got more than enough time to do that. Kopasic's going to step up here. Just throw it into the flats to Diesel. He's trying to get to the outside. Tackle made there by Caden Washington. Picks up 5 yards on the play. It's now 2nd and 5. Kopasic. And throw over the middle, wide open. Huge hit stick by King Moore. I don't know how Urker's been able to hold on to the football. He's probably been hit the hardest multiple times out of anyone on this team here today. And Kopasic feeling pressure, throws. That's going to be caught by Gambino at the 14-yard line. And that's a big catch, 33 yards. Good pocket movement that time by Kopasic. Gambino finally getting himself a meaningful play there. A couple times trying to go his way. It's been quite a few misses from Kopasic. And the screens have been shut down. 1st and 10. Going to the flats here. Can't get to the outside. Taken down by Ha Chavez Dunaway. Just nowhere really to go. You can't cut it up the field or stop. You got defenders waiting for the cutback. Try to see if you can go outside. And Georgia's defense playing outstanding here. Handoff, spins, but he runs right back into the defender. He kept to the outside. Great chance. He could have had himself a much bigger gain. It's 3rd and 9, single back formation. And Kopasic want to throw him up the field. Brandon, 1st and goal to the 2.
Come on now, let's go.
And I think right now at this part of the field, this is Diesel territory. Got to give him some carries here. Kopasic just has not been consistent enough to try to attempt passing, especially against this Georgia defense in the red zone. And we'll have to see what they call here, but I think you got to give 15 a few carries to try to see if he can punch it in. I formation. They will do that, and there he goes, almost running through. Gets right at the 1-yard line. And no chance at all the next play. 10 tackles for loss for Samuel Justice on the season, but man, he got assisted by 2 other defenders. Saw Anderson in there. I believe Taylor Luby. Taylor Luby just bounced around, so it was more so Anderson. Man, that was collapsed.
Here we go. 60 or.
Bunch to the left side.
Go. Get it.
Throws, and Raymond Gorton. Only fitting this guy gets the touchdown, man. He's been putting up the production for LSU today. Gets in the end zone for 6. Looks like he ran the China route. LSU finally able to score. York looking to make it a 13-point ball game, and it's good. 23-10 with 1:51 seconds left. They would need an absolute miracle to come back from this. LSU looking to try the onside kick. And here it goes. It'll be fielded by Rob Castillo at the 46-yard line. LSU's going to need to use all their timeouts, get Georgia off the field quickly, score off of that stop, and then recover an onside kick for opportunity to possibly come back in this game. They need everything to go in their favor. Tyreek Bryan, a look at his statistics today: 7 receptions, 117 receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns. And Georgia looking as though they're just going to run the timeouts off the board here for LSU, and that's D'Angelo Gary with a tough run up the gut. A gain of 7. Handoff, and Gary going to be stopped just short. One more stop needed for LSU to still keep their chances alive. And they still got the power back. Gary back there. And they'll give him a straight dive up the middle, and he's got it. That's the game.
Focus, defense, focus. Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Now they're just looking to run the clock out here. It's been a heavy D'Angelo Gary show, getting his carries here late in the game. 6 carries, 24 yards. Just let Best check out, I guess, for the rest of the day. And Gary gets to the 30.
53's the mic. 53's the mic.
Backup running back coming in here. Actually, victory formation. Take the knee. And that's going to be all she wrote here in Georgia. Bulldogs absolutely dominate. I mean, the final score doesn't really say that, since it was just a 13-point deficit. But Georgia had control a majority of this game, and they are right back in the win column as they'll improve to 3-1 on the season. And as for LSU, they are going to fall to 2-2. Final score: Georgia 23-10. Outstanding game here. Once again, a big game that Georgia absolutely needed after the tough loss to South Carolina. And they are going to more than likely move up in the SEC rankings after that dub. They'll be 1-1 in the conference. And as for LSU, they've already played 3 of the 7 other teams in the SEC that they got to play against. They're 1-2, so not too great of a conference record to start out with. Like I say, got 4 other games. We'll have to see if they get that in the win category. Unfortunately, guys, I actually got to hurry up and get out of here. I'll show you guys the statistics. I won't go over the plays. See Asira Reese, fantastic game. 29 of 40, 342 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Ryan Kopasic, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions in this game, man. He just did not take care of the football well. 241 yards for him. Got to do better. He's got to do better. Run game was shut down on both sides all the way. Wayne Diesel, 23 carries, 65 yards. did a great job keeping a lid on him. And Karius Best for second week in a row struggling. Yeah, was it the offensive line fault as well? Yes, definitely. But there's a lot of opportunities. He could have broke off for some big runs. Still trying to just do too much. D'Angelo Gary got the most of his carries towards the end of the game. 7 carries for 25 yards. And then we get a look at the receiving end of things. Raymond Gortman, man, this guy was balling for LSU. One of the 3 wide receivers they have. 7 catches, 111 yards, 1 touchdown. And Tyreek Bryant going off 2 touchdowns, 7 receptions, 117. Let's go ahead and get a look at the order of everyone else. Rob Castillo, 5 for 85. D.D. Samuel, 5 for 72. Gambino, 3 for 48. Joshua Jeffries, 5 for 39. 5 for 36 for Brandon. Urquhart, 3 for 23. And Wayne Diesel, just 7 for 19. Not going to go all the way down that list. I'll show you guys that way. Blocking wise, most guys did a great job. And there really wasn't a lot of sacks in this game. Quarterbacks got the ball off well. Looking at the defense, double-digit tacklers. Deonco Farrell, 10, as well as Adam Anderson for UGA. You got, I think that's Psyche Ika. He got himself 9 tackles. Chad Ward, 8, along with Royal Taylor Luby. Blake Boone, Jacoby Stevens, Drew Folk, Braylon Kingmore. Not going to go all the way down that list as well. Tackles for loss. Royal Taylor Luby had 3, as well as Adam Anderson. 2 for Chavez Dunaway, Ward, Ika, Cox, Boone, and Kingmore. He got 1 tackle for loss on the day from Justice, Ekene, Davis, Farrow, Minner, Baskerville, Stevens, and Tucker. Sacks, only 3 sacks today. Samuel Justice getting 1, along with his fellow teammate Colin Minner, and Glenn Logan getting 1 as well. Interceptions, 2 interceptions thrown by Ryan Kopasic. CC Ekene got himself 1, and so did Chad Ward. Both submitted players coming up big with those interceptions, and leading in pass deflections. Blake Boone with 2, and quite a bit of other guys you can see here with at least 1. No forced fumbles, a lot of big hits though. And no safeties, no defensive touchdowns, nothing happening on special teams. And that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Smitty, RFL commissioner and play-by-play commentator. I enjoyed calling this game for you. Georgia back in the win column. Unfortunately, no longer have the streak. But what's on their minds? The end result. Can they win another national championship? It all starts with conference play. And they get their first conference win against LSU to improve to 1-1 in the conference and 3-1 on the season. With that being said, I'm out. Peace.